Well, it'll be paused for a couple of hours while the ministerial order is rewritten.
That was Alberta's premier on Tuesday, talking about a revision to the government's new sexual content restrictions for books in school libraries. An update in hours, the premier said. Friday afternoon, the Education Ministry promised. But both deadlines were blown when government officials failed to show up for a media briefing they scheduled for 11 a.m. Friday. Instead, a notice was sent at 11:20 saying it's all been delayed until Monday.
The province made an ideological commitment in the hopes that it would help them in the Edmonton-Ellerslie by-election. And now they're trying to figure out how to actually implement that commitment. The ministerial order was terrible. It read like it was written by ChatGPT.
The NDP leader agrees that the graphic novels shared by the government are not appropriate for all ages, but said solving that issue is elementary.
Back down and write a one-sentence ministerial order that says school boards should strive to ensure that all materials in every school are age appropriate, period.
Education Minister Dimitrios Nicolaides has not held a press conference since last Friday, but in a new statement he told City News, "We are taking the time needed to ensure that the revised ministerial order is clear for all school boards." There was no other explanation given for why officials cancelled Friday's update without prior notice.
The direction will be to take books with pornographic images out of the libraries and to leave the classics alone.
But critics and academics alike point out that the initial order was so strict it would have resulted in classic novels with any mention of sex being pulled from shelves. This political scientist says the government has mishandled this issue from the start and has made it worse by firing back at critics.
A collaborative approach where they work together to solve the problems that arise would, I think, inspire a whole lot more confidence than imposing broad policies based on a handful of books.
The government says Alberta's new rules for library books are now due on Monday around 3 p.m. and Nicolaides will take questions from reporters. From Edmonton, Amato, City News.